Most of us are devoted to the holy scapular of Our Lady of Mount Carmel. But do you know that the Carmelites in India first came and established their house in Old Goa? Old Goa is the cradle of the Carmelite way of life in whole of India itself. So, who established the first convent of the Carmelites in Goa, that is whole of India? It was Father Leander of the Annunciation. So, what is his life history? He was born as Luis de Melgoza at Burgos in Spain in 1580. He descended from a noble family. He had very good career as a captain in the army. But he left everything and he joined the Carmelite order in the year 1605. And in the year 1610, he was sent to Persia. So he was commissioned to set up a religious house in Goa, and he did that through the miraculous intervention of Saint Teresa of Avila herself. So we all know about the miracle of Curistus Milagris. People are having great devotion to that. In the year 1619, this miracle happened. Immediately after this miracle, the Archbishop of Goa during that time, Dom Cristo de Lisboa, he ordered a procession from the Curistus Milagris, that hill, to the cathedral. So, during that time, this Father Leander was also present there. And guess what? The Portuguese didn't allow the Carmelites to establish their house in India because these Carmelites who asked for the permission were from the Italian congregation. So what did our Father Leander did? He placed a statue of Saint Teresa of Avila in that procession. And when that statue came to the hands of the Archbishop took the statue of Saint Teresa of Avila and he blessed it. And he found a note written in the hands of the saint saying, "Please provide my sons a place in Goa." So the Archbishop was in tears because he was a devotee of Saint Teresa of Avila, and he immediately granted license. Thus on April 25th, 1620, he was successful in founding the first Carmelite convent of India at Old Goa, the cradle for Carmelite life in whole of India. Not just that, he has got a great contribution to Goa also. Who was the first native bishop from Goa? Many of us must be aware about our previous bishop, Raul Gonsalves, expired. But even before that, there was a bishop from Goa. It was Dom Mateus de Castro from Divar. So Dom Mateus de Castro, he wanted to become a priest, but he was denied permission by the Portuguese. He tried many times and eventually he contacted Father Leandro. Father Leandro also took him and recommended him to the Archbishop, but the permission was not given. So Father Leandro, being the superior of the Carmelite monastery, he sent Dom Castro along with a group of Carmelites to Persia. And from there, the Carmelites gave him a favorable recommendation also. They took him to Rome and introduced him to Francisco Ignoli, the secretary of the Propaganda Fide. So he was impressed with the vocation of Dom Mateus de Castro, and he was ordained a priest, and then he was ordained also as a titular bishop. He came to Goa and he also set up his church in Bicholim, and he was the first one who revolted against the Portuguese. So in making the first bishop of Goa also, native bishop of Goa also, this Father Leandro played a role. So according to some sources, he died in the coast of Goa in 1630, while some others say he died in Bijapur. So today we do not know actually the death day of him, exactly the day in which he died. We know that he was born on this day, so we remember him today. So we will say an eternal rest prayer for him. They must be saints in heaven, but still, since they are not formally canonized as such, we will now say a prayer for him. Eternal rest grant unto his soul, O Lord, and let perpetual light shine upon him. May his soul rest in peace. Amen. May God bless you all.